related party transactions, also known as RPT. A related party transaction is a transaction between parties which are related in one way or the other. For example, let's just say Mr. X has a business called XYZ Limited and Mrs. Y has a business called ABC Limited. What if XYZ Limited sells to ABC Limited and earns $100 million in profit? What would you think about it? Do you think it'll probably be the right profit, or do you think it can be overstated, understated? Versus, let's just say there's Mr. Z who is not known, and then there's another sales here which has, let's just say, I don't know, MNO Limited. And he has sold to Mr. Z as well, and he has earned $100 million in profit. And let's just say the total profit is $200 million. Between the profits earned with ABC and between the profits earned with MNO, which 100 million are you more confident of being correct? Did you get the question?
No.
So there's Mr. X. His wife is Mrs. Y. Mr. X has a company called XYZ. Mrs. Y has a company called ABC Limited. And there is some random person called Mr. Z. I don't know who that person is. Mr. X sells throughout the year to these two companies. He sells a lot of things to ABC Limited, which is his wife's company. And he sells a lot of things to MNO Limited, which is a random company. He reports 100 million profits here and he reports 100 million profits here as well. Which one do you think is absolutely right, and where would you have your doubts? Would you have doubts here or would you have doubts here?
We would have doubts in Mr. Z.
But why would there be any doubt when, I mean, don't you think that between Mr. X and Mrs. Y, they can cook their books of accounts, right? I mean, how can there be a doubt when Mr. X and Z are not related at all? I mean, Mr. Z, if he's not related to Mr. X, why would he allow Mr. X to show or book something which is wrong? So, in case of related party transactions, I mean, okay, let me put it this way. Would you sell your house at a cheap rate to your parents or to me? Let's just say you have a property and you have two options. You can sell it to your parents or you can sell it to me. Who would you have a greater incentive to sell it for a cheaper rate? Or forget me, some random person, Mr. XYZ. Would I be right in assuming that you'll probably sell it at a cheaper or made up, cooked up rate to your parents, because your parents can also, kind of come in and they'll say, oh, all right, you know what, we can do this transaction. So the idea is that related party transactions should always be scrutinized 4 times before you can agree to that numbers, because there's all the incentive in this world to cook up the transaction for multiple reasons. It can be tax purpose, it can be showing profit, it can be showing losses. For whatever reasons, if there are two people who are related, they can cook an incorrect transaction. But if the people are unrelated, there is no way that they can cook transactions. It will be a genuine transaction. So unrelated people are more likely to have genuine transactions than related people. So let's just say, let me create an example which will make you understand this in a better way. Let's just say you did a lot of business this year, and as a result of the business, you made $100 million in profit, right? Let me just create a hypothetical situation wherein if you make a loss when you're selling a house, it can be set off against the profit that you made. So you have $100 million in profit where you have a liability of, for example, $50 million. Now you have a house which is, let's just say, $1 billion in worth. You might want to sell this house to your parents at a much cheaper rate, book a loss of $100 million, set off the loss, and as a result of that, you're not required to pay any taxes. So that is something which you can do with a related party. It can be your mom, dad, it can be a sister concern, it can be someone that you know, but you would not do that transaction with someone who you do not know. For example, me. There's no incentive for you to actually sell your house at a loss to me. But you can do that with your parents because you know that you know them and you can book a loss and maybe a year later you can buy it back from them. So there's all the incentive to make incorrect transactions with a related party, but there is no incentive to create an incorrect transaction with an unrelated party. So the odds of having a doubt is when you are into related party. And if a company has a lot of related party transactions, if let's just say I've created a company only to sell to a party that I know, you should always look at this company with eyes of doubt, because they may sell things at a higher rate, lower rate. They might be doing whatever they want to, but I am definitely not going to do that if it is a totally unrelated party. So that is another thing that you have to be slightly careful.